I'm Chris Peacock, and this is Doctor Who, Season 2, Episode 12, Army of Ghosts. In the last episode, towards the end of the episode, Rose said something to the effect of, nothing would ever separate her and the Doctor. And the Doctor, ominously, said, don't be too sure. So I am assuming Rose's time on the show is nearing an end. I don't know if it'll be a happy end, because I wasn't even thinking about this at the time that I watched the Satan Pit, but I just edited it for YouTube like about an hour ago, and I noticed it when I was watching the episode, but I noticed it more editing it, about the Beast saying to Rose that she was going to die in battle. And the Doctor said that that was a lie, but I mean, he doesn't really know. So now I'm thinking Rose might be dying here. I hope not. Regardless, I'm suspecting that her time on the show is nearing its end. I do know that the companions also eventually do get replaced. Not the least of which reason being we have met former companions already, Sarah Jane. So I don't know for sure that Rose is going to die. And that wasn't even in my head until... It's the cat. It's like, what is that? That wasn't even in my head until editing the Satan Pit. But I did have in my head, as soon as I was done watching the last episode, that Rose probably would be leaving the show soon. Probably not in this episode, probably in the next episode is my guess. But, yeah, I'm sorry, the cat's distracting me. Anyway, so I'm suspecting she's going to be leaving. I don't really think she's going to die, but after having just edited the Satan Pit, I'm actually wouldn't be surprised if she does. But I'm leaning towards probably not. And hey, maybe she's not leaving the show at all. Or at least not yet. I'm sure she's leaving the show eventually. But again, probably not this episode. So let's begin the episode and see where it takes us.
Planet Earth. This is where I was born. And this is where I died.
Oh. Okay. Well, that... I know we're only a few seconds into the episode and I've already paused. Yeah. Well... that doesn't mean she's going to die. Because, I mean, could be old age. Like, she gets left on Earth at the end of the next episode and dies of old age eventually. Alright. Now I'm leaning closer to 50-50 on whether or not she survives this. Well, not this next episode. Because again, I think this is the first part of a two-parter. I think this is a two-part finale. Well, it's amazing. Like 10 seconds, well, not 10 seconds ago, but 10 seconds before I paused, I was like, probably 70% that Rose survives. Now I'm like a straight 50-50. So they could go either way.
They showed me the whole of time and space.
Oh, cool.
It would never end.
How long are you going to stay with me?
Forever. This is a story of how I died.
Okay.
I've got a surprise for you and all.
Oh, I get a bazillion. She doesn't even say thanks.
Guess who's coming to visit? You're just in time. He'll be here at 10 past. Who do you think it is?
I don't know.
It's your granddad. Granddad Prentice.
But he died like 10 years ago. Oh my God. God, she's lost it. Mum?
10 past. Here he comes. Midday shift only lasts a couple of minutes. They're about to fade.
What do you mean, shift? Since when did ghosts have shifts? Since when did shifts have ghosts? What's going on?
Oh, he's not happy when I know more than him, is he?
Okay. So Torchwood's doing it?
That was about 2 months ago. Just happened. Woke up one morning and there they all were. Ghosts everywhere. We all ran round screaming and that. Whole planet was panicking. No sign of you, thank you very much.
If they're not ghosts, what are they then?
Yeah, but they're human. You can see them, they look human.
She's got a point. I mean, they're all sort of blurred, but they're definitely people.
Maybe not. They're pressing themselves into the surface of the world. But a footprint doesn't look like a boot.
Well, we just had a great ghost shift.
I wonder if any of these people are actually cast members on
We had
Torchwood.
nothing.
I don't want to know.
Anything we can do?
No, I'm all right. It's just... it gets into your head, this thing. Like it's staring at you.
All right, we'll catch up later.
Should you touch it? So unprofessional.
Yvonne, I'm going to double check the stacks, just in case.
Sure.
Yvonne, I'm going to cross-reference the levels with the sphere.
Okay, fine. And I think we haven't noticed.
Alright, good.
It's completely safe.
Okay, you
Just
guys
leaving the
are...
offices.
These two aren't cast members
They
on
must be allocated
Torchwood, I
somewhere
can
else.
tell, because they're going to be
Wet
dead
for a
soon.
snort. Sorry, I'm just looking for my friend. Did anyone come down here?
Okay. I was actually going to comment a couple times. I kept like pushing my hand over to pause, but didn't. That the everyone had a Bluetooth in their ear, and it was reminding me of the Cybermen episodes. And now there was a Cyberman. So before we go any further, I would like to make it perfectly clear that my problem with those episodes was not the Cybermen themselves. So this is not a negative in my book. I mean, it could become one, but it's not right now. All right.
Who are you gonna call? I ain't afraid of no ghost.
If it goes into the blue, activate the deep scan on the left.
Just that one.
Close. That one? No, you've just killed us.
That one.
Yeah! Now, what have we got? 2 minutes to go?
Sorry we're late.
Save it till later.
Sorry, we're late.
And powering up.
Okay, now they have one in both ears. And it looks just as stupid as it did in that.
You even look like him.
That's me.
Don't distract Rose.
I suppose I do, yeah.
I'm fine if you want to sabotage it, but
You've changed
sabotage
so
it by
much,
like unplugging
For the best,
something.
I suppose. Do you think you'll ever settle down?
Jolts never will, so I can't. I'll just keep on travelling.
And you'll keep on changing.
What have we got?
Something's interfering with a ghost field.
Location?
It's close.
Close it down! Can we patch into the CCTV network?
Doing it now. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Is it him?
It's him. He's coming.
Brilliant.
Jackie's still here?
Because then I could say Alonzo every time. You're staring at me.
My mum's still on board.
Okay.
we end up on Mars, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, how marvellous. Oh, very good. Superb, happy day. But according to the records, you're not one for travelling alone. The Doctor and his companion. That's a pattern, isn't it, right? There's no point in hiding anything. Not from us.
Here she is, Rose Tyler. She's not the best I've ever had. Bit too blonde. Not too steady on her pins, a lot of that. And just last week, she stared into the heart of the time vortex and aged 57 years. But she'll do.
I'm 40.
Deluded.
Welcome to Torchwood.
Torchwood.
Torchwood Institute has a motto. If it's alien, it's ours. Anything that comes from the sky, we strip it down and we use it for the good of the British Empire.
For the good of the what?
The British Empire.
There isn't a British Empire.
Not yet. Excuse me. Yes, now we're rather fond of these. The Magna Clamp, found in a spaceship buried at the base of Mount Snowdon. Attach this to an object and it cancels the mass. I could use it to lift 2 tons of weight with a single hand.
Oi, where are you taking that?
If it's alien, it's ours.
You'll never get inside it.
Etc.
Alright, does the Doctor know what this is?
Now, what do you make of that?
We tried analysing it using every device imaginable. But according
Not,
to our instruments,
not 3D glasses.
This is a void ship.
And what is that?
Well, it's impossible for starters. What's the void? The space between dimensions. There's all sorts of realities around us, different dimensions, billions of parallel universes all stacked up against each other. The void is the space in between, containing absolutely nothing.
Okay.
There is something inside it.
Oh, yes.
Something bad?
So how do we get in there?
We don't. We send that thing back into hell. How did it get here in the first place?
Well, that's how it all started. The sphere came through into this world and the ghost followed in its wake.
Okay.
The sphere came through here. A hole in the world.
Standing on a bridge like this one, looking back down at us, all the way down. There's a hole in the world. Feels like we ought to have known.
It leaves a hole in the fabric of reality. And that hole, you think, oh, should we leave it alone? Should we back off? Should we play it safe? Nah, you think, let's make it bigger!
It's a massive source of energy. If we can harness that power, we need never depend on the Middle East again.
Sphere comes through. Bleeding through the fault lines. Walking from their world, across the void, and into yours. With the human race hoping and wishing and helping them along. Too many ghosts. And...
Well, in that case, we'll have to be more careful. But the levers can open the breach, but equally they can close it.
Okay.
Sorry?
Never mind, as you are.
Was that it?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Stop the shift. I said stop.
Oh. Was that? I don't remember what it's called. The thing from school reunion. Their class reunion. No, school reunion.
Can I see your authorization?
Sure.
That's lucky. You see, everyone at Torchwood has at least a basic level of psychic training. This paper is blank, and you're a fake.
Okay.
Well, if you'd like to take a seat.
When and how?
She one of yours?
Never seen it before in my life.
Good. Then we can have a shot.
Oh, all right then. It was worth a try. That's Rose Tyler.
Sorry.
Please, when Torchwood comes to write my complete history, don't tell people I travelled through time and space with her mother.
Charming.
I've got a reputation to uphold.
Stop the levers! Stand! Stop the levers!
What's she doing?
Addy, step away from the desk. Listen to me. Step away from the desk.
She can't hear you.
It's active.
It's an earpiece controlling her. I've seen this before. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
What happened? What did you just do?
They're dead.
You killed them.
Oh, someone else did that long before I got here.
It's alright, babe. We're beating them before we can beat them again. That's why I'm here. The fight goes on.
Fight against what?
What do you think?
Yeah, the Cybermen we already knew. How did Mickey get here?
What is it? What's down here?
Earpieces, earpods, this world is colliding with another. They came through first. The advance guard. Cybermen.
They found a way through to this world, but so did we.
Doctor said that was impossible.
Yeah, it's not the first time he's been wrong.
What's inside that sphere?
Yeah.
No one knows. Cyber leader, Cyber King, Emperor of the Cybermen. Whatever it is, he's dead meat.
As far as we know, the increase in ghost activity is harmless.
But these Cybermen, what have they got to do with the ghosts?
Whoever listen, a footprint doesn't look like a boot. All of the ghosts are Cybermen. Millions of them.
Okay.
Right across the world.
I urge you to stay in your homes.
Oh yeah, because those are safe.
They're invading the whole planet.
It's not an invasion, it's too late for that. It's a victory.
They're activated. They're activated.
Alright, so what's in the sphere?
This is gonna blast them to hell.
Samuel, what are you doing?
Her name's Mickey.
I don't understand. The Cybermen don't have the technology to build a void ship. That's way beyond you. How did you create that sphere?
The sphere is not ours.
What?
The sphere broke down the barriers between worlds. We only followed. Its origin is unknown.
Okay, what is it?
That's not Cyberman.
Really?
Location Earth. Life forms detected. Exterminate. Exterminate. Exterminate.
Okay. I wasn't expecting the Dalek again. At least not already. I kind of figured we'd see them again at some point, but I didn't think it would be this season. Because they were pretty much the final threat last season. And once the Cybermen showed up this season, I was like, okay, I was thinking it was following the same pattern, that the Dalek were the two-part villain for the finale, after having been introduced earlier in the season. I was thinking this was following the exact same thing. The Cybermen were the two-part villain for the finale after having been introduced earlier in the season. Or reintroduced in both cases, since Classic Who is a thing. But no. The Dalek are the villains. I mean, the Cybermen are still definitely villains. I'm assuming the Dalek are a bigger threat. Maybe not with the numbers. The Cybermen probably are a bigger threat because there's millions of them versus 4 Dalek. But, not that they're fighting each other. Just hypothetically. That was good. That was really good. I just want to watch the next episode now. As with most two-parters, I'll have more to say about it when it's concluded. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I haven't really made a point of saying it, but I tend to cut short on two-parters on the end of the first part and just talk about it all together, because in my mind it's the same, like, one-parters, the story is over, can talk about it. At the end of the first part of a 2-part episode, I just kind of feel like I don't really have enough information to say too much, other than, like, the music was good or something stupid like that. I don't know. No, that's not stupid. The music was good. So yeah. The 2 people that I said were dead. So I was thinking, when I said they were dead, it was before they were dead. So I was actually thinking there might be a way to save them. But no, they are dead, as is that other guy. So I guess they aren't main characters on Torchwood. At this point, the only one that I think would be a maybe would be Yvonne, but I don't even know if she is. By the time this goes up on YouTube, I will have seen the first episode of Torchwood. When this goes up on Patreon, I will not have seen the first episode of Torchwood. Anyway, I'm going to end this, and I'm going to watch the season 2 finale right now. So, hopefully you enjoyed.